Jaden Animations. I play Pokemon, but with 50 plus new types.
But a while back, Jacob and their team created a little something called Pokemon Too Many Types.
Okay.
It's just a normal game of Pokemon Emerald,
Oh
but you
my
might
God,
notice
okay.
some things are just a little bit different. Everyone has talked about how chaotically fun this game is, and I finally found the time to play it myself. Let me tell you, everyone was right. This was the most insane, backwards, chaotic playthrough of Pokemon I've had in quite some time.
Okay.
Professor Birch is being mauled by a dog in the
That's
grass
funny
right
how
outside
she just threw that in there though. This is the most chaotic. Hold on.
insane, backwards, chaotic playthrough.
You see everything. hey, that is funny though. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. Then you got Ohio down there at the same time. Furry, Lefty. Hey, yo, I just really, found out about furries this year. And Ohio is weird, bro. So I know why she has Ohio down there, bro.
Through of Pokemon I've had in quite some time. Professor Birch is being mauled by a dog in the grass right outside my house for the millionth time. And after digging around in his stuff, I helped myself to a Poplio. But
Okay.
not just any Poplio. For you see, this one is silly. Obviously,
Ooh,
I blast
Poplio.
the Angie Pucciana to smithereens, and with that, have now earned the freedom to explore the world on my own.
Okay. Hey, Poplio looks so cute though.
Yep, it's dawning on me that I have no idea how
Oh,
anything works
he
anymore.
locked
Trainers
in.
had all these new Pokemon. They're pulling out moves I've never seen before. Types don't line up the way I'm familiar with. It genuinely felt like I
Hey,
was
what kind
playing
of Pokemon is that?
for the very first time again. Weasel is Water Fluffy. Snom
What?
is Ice Bean. Machop is fighting Stinky. Poplio, give that thing
Oh.
a shower. It reeks. Oh, that's super effective. I suppose that makes a lot of sense. Going into this game, I decided not to look at the type chart at all, which by the way looks like this. I'm gonna have
Okay.
to unfortunately use my brain and logic to figure out how to win every single battle until I'm
Yo,
the
you
champion,
funny.
which
Jaden
may be a
Animations
bit
videos be
trickier
so
than you would
funny.
even guess. For example, this Impidimp. He has now been turned into a dark gamer Uno reverse type. Naturally.
Okay.
I figured gamer might work similarly to the stinky type and be weak to water. That makes sense, right? All right, well, look, I didn't make the game, all right, guys? I'm just figuring out the riddles. However, let's see what gamer has.
And I'm not gonna lie, Jaden Animations, you know way more than me. I don't know what Pokemon go with what. I just know water versus fire, you know what I'm saying, how they usually be.
Has to say against water type. Take a shower. What?
Take a shower.
What?
So here's
No.
the logic you got to think
What?
about. Not only is it a gamer type, it is an Uno reverse gamer type.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, as much as I might think I know how things would work, you're gonna witness that
Bro, I'll
it
be
doesn't
totally
always
lost.
pan out the way it seems. I
Lost.
scooped myself up a Krabby, which, as you can see, is no longer water type, and
What?
entered the Rustboro Forest only to be
They got
challenged
Mr.
by a team
Krabs with
Aqua Grunt with a
SpongeBob.
single snow runt. I wasn't worried until I realized the hard way that despite its silliness, Poplio still doesn't like grass, and crabs
okay.
don't mix well with ice. Wiping
I
this
know.
early in a Pokemon game is genuinely so humbling. And I don't like it at all. Honestly, I didn't even want to tell you that it happened in the first place, but we run it back
You
because
so humble,
this isn't
ain't you,
a Nuzlocke,
Jaden?
and my little pets are perfectly healthy after being dunked on. This time, we sent the grunt hightailing it back into the bushes. Despite feeling dumb and stupid and pathetic for wiping to a level 9 Team Aqua grunt with one Pokemon, I waltzed into the first gym with my chest out like I earned
Oh.
being there. As most of you know, Roxanne is typically a rock type trainer, but
Okay.
she's now studied the ways of the ancient type Pokemon, which I didn't think would be much different until
Okay.
she completely steamrolled me. Oh shit. I
With a
got
rock
doggy.
type versus
My
a
doggy
water
isn't
type?
Gonna do too much here.
Okay.
God damn it. Waste of a turn. No! Well,
out.
Hula Leap is crazy. Sus ancient grass type? How was I supposed to predict that one? What even is that? Now aware of the threat she had in her back pocket, I was able to navigate the rematch with Krabby the Fossil Killer, earning us our very first gym badge. Also, Geodude is
shout out to Krabby though.
I just wanted to share that one with the room. We took a nice boat ride over to Dewford where we got to meet lots of new friends in the local cave like Clink, the Prime Steel Guys, and Sableye, the gamer, who has a little bit of an Easter egg attached to it.
Someone just pointed something out. Okay, will you trade? Yeah,
oh my God.
Will you move? Yep.
Why is it moving
After
like
saying
that?
hi and bye to Steven doing who knows what all alone with his cave rocks, we headed off to challenge Brawly. I opened the gym doors and was immediately hit with a wall of pure disgusting stench. Trying not to physically decay, we crawled through the gym's maze and were met by Stink Master Brawly and his smelly ass team. Krabby knocked his Mankey out cold.
Brawly, hit the showers, my guy. I can smell it through the PC, dog.
But Sock came out and started overwhelming my Pokemon.
Oh my God, karate?
Get so much knowledge. Oh my God.
Like, why wouldn't it be?
I want
So you can
Pokemon,
imagine
though.
I am not happy that this stupid thing is sweeping my team right now. Luckily, the Vulpix I caught earlier was able to tank its hits with its new Fluffy type. And together with our own little stinker of a Stunky, we were able to finish the fight. I snatched that badge from Brawly's greasy hand and basically swam to Slickport myself to wash the fumes off my clothes. To dissociate that disgusting experience away, I went and caught myself a new friend. A ground friend, to be specific, as well as a little fluffy Stuffle. We also got to kick out Team Aqua, who was holding the poor Slateport museum lady hostage with a gun.
Dang!
Thank God they were only armed with a harmless water gun horsey. Because I do not want to know what dealing with an actual threatening gun type Pokemon would even look like. Battling more trainers on the route up to Mauville got me back into the mood to take on the third gym. So I shoved Wally out of the way and headed up to Watson. Things started off
Move out the way,
but
Wally.
quickly spiraled out of control because after Sableye beat up his Porygon, Watson immediately brought out his ace. You know,
Santa Claus?
his famous star Pokemon, Whimsicott. And this thing just starts spamming its new move called Hype Train. Yep, Watson specializes in Prime type Pokemon, which would definitely be a funny little hint hint, nudge nudge if I was streaming this on Twitch. But alas, here we are. Unfortunately, one cannot gift Prime subs to a YouTube channel. Sadly, all you can do is click the subscribe button.
I like how you did that, though.
Isn't that just a shame? Well, whether you click the button or not, I got wrecked by this cotton ball. Hype Train works the same as Rollout, where each consecutive use gets stronger and stronger. And this Whimsicott must have had some sort of aimbot on because it didn't miss a single one. It literally demolished my team the second it stepped onto the battlefield. I was also a bit unprepared and forgot to level everyone up. So let's just forget that fight even happened. Like, it wasn't even fair, so it doesn't count. Round 2 was where the real action was. This battle was much more neck and neck. Knowing what Watson's tactics were going into the fight, I was able to play around it much more easily. Jaden.
Bro, I got hyped though, because that's the only Pokemon I know, dog. Literally, bro. Pikachu, bro. Pikachu
doesn't fall for the same charade more than one time. I'm like an AI learning machine, all right? I never lose the same fight stop. No, don't look at that. With Watson defeated, I was now one step closer to becoming the strongest trainer in all of this topsy-turvy hoeing. I caught myself a Honedge, Swablu, and Skarmory while scaling the mountain, and even had time to smack the Team Magma nerds around while heading to Lava Ridge. To avoid another embarrassing under-leveled situation, I got everyone up to Flannery's level cap for a nice, clean, fair fight.
That's like, I think the thing that is hardest for me,
Ninetales. Okay, I know Ninetales.
My God!
Dang!
My crabs!
That quick? Buddy. That is level 29 though.
Yeah. What is the downside
Stanky
of this fire? I'm just so weak to fire.
These Pokemon names are weird, bro.
Hugs. Do I have to wipe to every gym? Flannery.
Okay, what happened to the normal names of Pokemon?
I don't know what that Ninetales is eating, but that thing is not normal. After changing absolutely nothing about my strategy and just running back into the gym directly from the Pokemon Center, I demanded a rematch. Like, her team of fluffy Pokemon aren't that tough. I just wasn't ready to be paralyzed and incinerated the whole fight by her puppies and kitties and that roided up monster of a Ninetales. This time, Kingler and Sandslash were able to double team Flannery's fluffy team with much more ease, earning us the heat badge. With half the gyms now defeated, it was finally time to deal with some long overdue family matters. It's well known that our father Norman abandoned our home to be a gym leader in Petalburg, leaving me and mom back at the house alone.
Bruh,
Little Root has like 5 people living in it, and one of them's a huge nerd. That's like a social death sentence for a grown child.
Against nerds,
and I am
Jaden?
filled with a burning desire for justice. After all this time, all those days of having nothing to do but watch Birch go into the same stupid patch of grass and get mauled by the same stupid dog over and over and over.
Hey, I know it'll make you mad.
I get to walk into Norman's gym and challenge him as an equal. Whatever
How you gonna keep on going through the same trap, my guy?
Is gonna be revealed in our battle, and it better be good. I walked through the doors. The air was weird and tense. Each trainer I battled looked at me like they already knew exactly who I was and shifted their glance away out of embarrassment, shame. What is going on here? Not even the helpful gym guy had anything to say to me. He wouldn't even tell me the type theme of the gym. I burst through those final doors to find Norman looking out his windows at the horizon. He's been waiting for me.
Are you ready to fight Norman and his very fun and normal gym?
Let's lock in. Come on. Let's lock in, Jaden.
Say just keep going.
What is he gonna do? What Pokemon do he have? Floatzel? Okay. I don't get it.
Level 27.
What is this riddle?
You got this.
Glomp.
You level 31.
Is it because he's only using attacks that are cute and family-like?
No.
That Pokemon look like Charizard, don't it?
That's what Flannery was.
Okay.
Slam.
Bro, why is these Pokemon so dripped out now? Like, literally, she's dripped all the way out. Like Lola Bunny. And that's what I thought the name was.
Yes.
Low Punny. It's the fake Lola Bunny.
Norman.
Can't a man have hobbies?
Norman.
Look, there's nothing wrong with being a furry. Many of my friends are furries, but to abandon your family to selfishly pursue
your... I did a video with a furry, man. Shout out to all the furries out there, man. I love y'all, man. Furries are people too, bro. So, hey, I love furries, man. No cap.
Passion.
Pause now. Not in that type of way, though.
For Lucarios and Vaporeons and Lobunnies. Norman, how could you? You tore our family apart.
What?
And for what?
Is that Freddy Fazbear that got fat?
Admittedly, his team was too strong for me. The bond he shared with those Pokemon was unlike anything I've seen yet.
See, look at how they dripped out,
though. I was gonna have to go back to the drawing board if I was ever gonna defeat a divorced man and his beloved furries. I switched around some of my Pokemon, headed back in, and again began the onslaught of devastating glomps and cuddle slams, weaving through paralyzing warm hugs and even the occasional cute charm. Eventually, it came down to our last Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay. Slash.
Oh.
No.
Dang.
Shadow Sneak, please.
I can't even look. I can't even look.
Please. Yes.
Now that my furry father has been vanquished, I was filled with an overwhelming energy and drive. It was like I unlocked a version of myself that was capable of defeating anyone and everything in front of me. I beat up all of Team Aqua that was infiltrating the Weather Institute, cleared Winona's song and dance gym without breaking a sweat. Maxie stole the blue orb to awaken Groudon like an idiot, so I had to teach him a lesson. Again.
You're gonna use the wrong orb. Why did think the blue orb would be good for Groudon. He hates blue.
Team Aqua Rats did the exact same thing, so I had to do the exact same thing to them. I was on a roll. It felt like I was
you
back
kicking
in
butt
my
out
element,
here.
finally familiar with the types, and was absolutely thriving.
You
We
in your
pulled up to
bag,
Tate and
that's what
Liza's
that
gym,
mean.
ready to let nothing slow us down, except it looks like they specialize in a type I hadn't seen.
Why
up
they
until
look
this
like
point.
Kirby?
Space.
Okay.
Time to slow down. Since I didn't have anything that could really handle space Pokemon, I went and caught
They got
myself
space
a Buffalon
Pokemon?
because everyone
Okay.
knows Ohio type
Buffalon.
is good against space. I mean, come on. As well as prepared sand
Ohio
and
good for
Stunky
everything,
the fight.
right?
I wasn't too confident, but made my way to the gym leader's room to find Clay. What? Where's Tate and Liza? Aren't you supposed to be in Unova? I
He
wasn't
Burger King.
anticipating this, but
Why that
I
look
guess
like
I
me,
should
though?
just start expecting
Why
the
that look like
unexpected
me?
from this game.
It's a double. Okay, it's still a double battle. 41. Oh, we lose. We
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
lose.
Oh yeah, we're cooked. 41.
Gun type. This isn't space. Wait,
Bruh,
what
a
the f
gun
is
type
going on here?
Pokemon?
I don't know what's good against gun. How does song? Sure, we'll go do that. Shoot!
Well, you gotta fight fire with fire, right? You gotta fire
What
Pokemon.
the? He just shot my Goyle. He shot my guy
Dang.
again. That's so much damage for not very effective. We'll do that. Oh, he's dead. He's just so dead.
Oh yeah.
Bare arms. Oh my god.
Oh, what's
What
that
is
Pokemon
this?
called?
Dude, this
I know that
guy's
Pokemon.
fighting me with the Constitution.
So this
Give him a
isn't
chime.
actually a space type gym like I was originally led to believe. This is, in fact, a gun gym, and I am being blasted to Kingdom Come by
That's
Mr.
tough
Red, White,
right
and Blue
there.
over here.
I mean,
failed to
I guess you could
expect
tell by the
this
outfit,
level
Western.
of unexpected. But how could I?
But
We
in
switched around my
space?
team again, this time for a high noon duel battle, headed back
Okay.
in. But
Let's
honestly,
duel it out.
wasn't looking that great on attempt 2 of fighting a man with assault weapons.
And air cutter again.
Bruh.
No! Take it, boys. Take
No
it.
way.
Ah! Stop! How can
Again?
you do this? Oh, there's nothing I can do about it. There's fucking nothing. This
Yeah,
fight
it's really
sucks
nothing you could do, honestly.
balls.
Yo, that's tough though.
Whatever.
I genuinely think this Clay fight was the most out of left field, chaotic, flabbergasting Pokemon battle I've gone through in my entire career as a Pokemon player.
Nah, I can
don't
see
think
it. I
anything
can see it.
Pokemon could create would ever elicit the kind of shock and despair I felt fighting Clay, the Driftvale gym leader, in my Pokemon Emerald game.
Okay, I don't think this is enough. Yeah, I just... Oh, he went again, sorry. That's so lucky. Oh? Is this it? Yes! Clay, you rootin' tootin' fucking asshole. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Get me out of here.
I basically crawl out the gym
Okay.
with my badge like I just got
Dang.
out of a fight with Wile E. Coyote, because I basically did. And
I know.
now I gotta go deal
You
with
went to the
whatever
Wild Wild
commotion
West.
Team Magma is creating in the space station. Withered and tired, I walk up the stairs to Maxie and Steven arguing about God knows what at this point. Girls,
They
girls,
spitting on
I'm
each
gonna
other?
give it to you straight. I'm having a bit of a day. We all know we're just gonna hash this out in a battle, so let's just cut the chit chat. Steven, get your ass over here. And after
Okay.
all of what I just went through,
Okay.
you guys are not going
Bossy,
to
ain't you?
believe what Steven put me through in that cursed space center. Yeah, so the first fight, I went into it unprepared because I didn't know the team Maxie and friend were packing. So that was a bit of an unfortunate disadvantage. It's all right,
Okay.
we run it back. But this is where things go drastically downhill.
Hyper voice. Steven, you're just leaving me in the trenches? Why even try?
How you
at
gonna
this point?
leave her like
Thunder?
that, Steven?
Oh my fucking god, Steven, you idiot. Why do they only go against
Steven
me?
is dumb,
Why do they
though.
only go against me? Steven, you are the fucking Elite Four champion of Hoenn.
Two
Don't use
Ninetales is
Thunder on
diabolical,
Aggron.
though.
In no world is it ever good. I swear to God, Steven.
44 and a 36.
You're actually joking.
Okay,
Steven,
I do know
you're my
Ninetales.
guy. I've always had your back. I've been Team Steven since day one. But
I
what
heard
in
you
the
talk
world
about Steven.
was that? This is not the playstyle
I
of the
know.
region champion, buddy. Get up. Don't
Come
talk
on,
to me.
bruh.
I need
Hey,
some air. To blow
Steven,
off some
you're
much
fired, my
needed
guy.
steam, I infiltrated Team Aqua's hideout because
Okay.
Archie apparently didn't get the memo of my threat of a knuckle sandwich if he ever tried to use red on blue Kyogre. Knuckle
Okay.
sandwich is delivered, but unfortunately, too late. Kyogre is already halfway across the Pacific Ocean to go drown Groudon. Can any of you adults do anything
Dang right.
Hello, Earth to Archie's brain. It's hollow! I scaled the sky tower to wake up
Archie
Rayquaza
ain't got no
and
brain.
rat on the siblings duking it out in the middle of Sutopolis. Off he flew, and after a bit of non-gentle parenting, the two slinked back in their rooms in shame. Yay! Land
Okay.
and sea across the globe are safe once again. If I catch your asses playing with these fucking orbs again, I swear. Even though
Jaden
it
ain't
was the
playing no
8th and final
games.
gym before taking on the Elite Four, Juan wasn't an issue. For some competitors, he could have been difficult because he actually ran a full-on crab team. Very intimidating. But I've also got a crab. And my crab
Hey.
is stronger than his crabs. So
Okay,
we won.
whoa,
After
that don't
all
sound
I've
right.
gone
Pause.
through,
Nah,
this was
I'm
the
just playing.
hardest I've had to claw my way to the Elite Four in
Okay.
a long time. But that just means victory is gonna taste oh so much sweeter. I entered Victory Road
Okay.
anticipating an easy dungeon
Victory
clear,
Road?
but from the shadows emerged Wally.
Oh,
I've beaten you before. I can beat you again.
We
Holy
ready
mother.
now? Oh.
Okay, maybe that one was a bit of a
Okay,
fluke. I
okay.
wasn't ready.
You
This
ready
time
though?
we'll-
You ready?
Turns out, Wally's tough. I didn't expect it, but he really is. This made me realize I'm not prepared for everything with
You gotta
my
go-
current
you had to
roster
go
of
to the
Pokemon.
nurse
And if
to
I'm gonna
revive your
become the
Pokemon.
champion, I need to make some big changes. I've
Okay.
been swapping around my team pretty casually over the course of my adventure, but after locking in, I decided on this as my final roster.
Okay.
Primarina, Kingler, Aegislash, Beware, and two new
Okay.
members of Darmanitan, the Angie Fire Monkey, and Duraludon, the, you guessed it, gun.
Oh,
I've seen
Duraludon.
the power
Oh, I
of
want
being
that
able
Pokemon.
to pull up with a gun. I think I'm gonna need that
Facts.
in the fights that are ahead of me. With these changes, I was able to rematch Wally and take home the win this time.
Oh,
This is
okay.
it. These guys are my team, and they're the ones I'm gonna become the best with. While doing some final training before the Elite Four, there was just a little tiny unexpected hiccup along the way.
What happened? What happened?
What was that? Oh my, Freddy, you would never. You would never.
I have to teach it to him.
I'll get rid of Earthquake for Bite of 87.
Okay, Bite of 87.
5 nights? What? What is...
Five Nights at Freddy's. I
What
told
the-
y'all that's that Pokemon.
There's some.
Oh
Kind of.
my, Freddy, what am I turning into? You're not like this, Freddy.
For those of you who are unaware, Five Nights is basically an unhinged version of Perish Song, where after 5 turns, both Pokemon on the battlefield are hit by a 250 base power attack. And
Dang.
Bite of 87 is straight up a brand new one-hit KO move, where if you
Whoa.
get bit, you die instantly.
Dang.
But there's only a 30% chance of it actually connecting. High risk, high
Oh.
reward type move.
Hey, I'll
Equipped
take
with
the
a plethora
30%,
of new
especially if it's
threatening
lower
moves
competition.
and mons, my team was now prepared for the final gauntlet.
Let's
I
get
flashed
it.
my badges to the guards and took a step into Sydney's domain. I
Hey,
like that look you're giving me.
He's
Let's
sitting
have a
down
good
like you
match.
got this in a bag, bruh. No way.
As someone once taught me, you gotta be prepared for the gun. Phoebe was up next
Facts.
with her gamer Pokemon, and even though I was able to take down her team with my loaded Duraludon and shower-giving
I told you.
Primarina, the highlight of the
Duraludon,
fight
I like
was when
him.
she brought out a Freddy Fazbear of her own.
Huge win.
Okay.
Where? Oh,
Which one she
it's
got?
Freddy v. Freddy here. It's gotta be Freddy v. Freddy. And you know what Freddy does.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he got the first one! He got it! That's my fucking Freddy right there.
Yeah.
Doesn't miss. He hits that frontal
And your
lobe
level is
every
way higher. You at
time.
55.
I walked into Glacia's room. Larry, the third fight was against Larry, who normally is a gym leader and Elite Four member in Paldea, but looks like he also works for Hoenn. Jeez,
Okay.
3 full-time jobs? That cannot be legal. You gotta talk to HR. He led with a golem that only knew stealth rocks and explosion, which is chaotically hilarious. But
Come
right
on,
after that,
bruh.
he sent out a
This
wall
ugly
of a slacking
Pokemon?
that took out my Duraludon,
Why they look like
Primarina,
King
and
Kong?
Aegislash. Finally,
Dang,
Kingler
all
was
three?
able to knock it out after pulling off a few dragon dances.
Krabby.
Sorry, crab raves. Since I basically had a crab bazooka on my hands, Kingler just swept him from there.
Hey,
After the Larry jump
Kingler
scare,
dope.
I didn't even know what to expect for the final member. It could genuinely be anyone. Cynthia? Red?
See, I hate this.
Clay butt
Going up
again?
not knowing nothing. Who we got?
What?
Who we got? Hold on.
No, you're joking.
Who behind that door?
He's in the fucking vent.
Ah,
No,
what?
I was
Cheeks?
the wrong way.
I didn't know that's what happened.
I wasn't expecting that.
The vent from that side, I'll be honest.
What?
Not only
Among
was I
Us?
flashed for simply going about my E4 challenge, but Elite Four Sussy Baka and his sus team went
Okay.
dummy mode
Too
on me.
sus.
I'm scared, so I shoot. Oh no.
Ditto?
Wait, this isn't good.
Okay, so
This
Ditto
thing's gotta
can
go.
transform
No,
to
he's
any
faster.
Pokemon.
He's dead.
That's all I
What?
know.
I thought,
Licky? Licky? What kind of name
No.
is that?
where is he? Ooh, nice crit. No, they all vent. Stop venting.
Well, now I guess you get another crab rave.
I do. No, he
Krabby took the
avoided
Fall
it.
Nice attack.
No,
Oh!
Krabby, I'm sorry.
Krabby dead.
Ah!
You get that
I
Fall
was
Nice
not anticipating
attack,
a
you're
battle
dead.
where their whole
Only
strategy was
30%
to
though.
hide in vents scattered all over the room, and when they
Oh,
popped
y'all
out,
scared.
they hit like trucks. Not even my Five Nights attack could hit them in the vents, which
Dang.
meant I was just getting my own mons
How can they
attacked by
hide in them vents,
animatronics.
though?
Admittedly, we were vaporized. But shut up! There's nothing in the rules about trying again. It's not a Nuzlocke. I refused to call it there because I will not let my legacy
Okay.
end with.
A Nuzlocke.
See that girl? She was on her way to become the next Hoenn champion, but she couldn't get past Elite Four member Sussy Baka. Poor thing.
Isn't
The
it
second
against the
battle
rules
went
to
much
hide in the
better
vents?
because not only was I able to play around all the venting, but halfway through the fight, Kingler finally learned a better crab move. This whole time,
Okay.
I was being forced to use 50 base power vice grip, but now that we've got 100 base power crab hammer, it was lights out for these imposters. And with
You
that,
did it.
it was time. All that
It's
stood
time
left
for the
in
big
front of
master.
me was the champion, Wallace.
Wallace?
Which makes sense because Steven was definitely fired after that maxi fight. Out came his
I
first
bet he
Pokemon,
was.
which was a simple why not. Now let me explain something here because this thing is far more threatening than you could ever believe. This game has introduced so many new types into the world of Pokemon. Many of them are extremely powerful, but there's one type that reigns amongst them all, the absolute worst. And that's baby type. It's pretty self-explanatory which Pokemon fall under the baby category. Igglybuff, Cleffa, Budew, Bonsley, literally the baby Pokemon. You know
Yeah.
what this type is weak to? Literally like all of them. Think about it. If you hit a baby with anything, they're gonna be taking damage. It's a baby. So now
Yeah.
you're probably thinking, okay, so why does the final
Yeah,
boss
why?
of Hoenn lead with why not the baby type? It's also Uno reverse. That's right. Every single type effectiveness against this thing is now flipped. It's a defensive monster,
Oh my
just waiting to
God.
counter and mirror coat your whole team to death for simply
that Uno
breathing
reverse
on it too
card
hard.
sucks.
I was genuinely so scared of this thing. I dragon-tailed it out of there. That's a nightmare for another time. His Latias got dragged out, which is crazy to say. I was relieved to see compared to that masochist of a why not. But of course, it's still a Latias.
If you made it here, man, what's your favorite Pokemon? Let me know in the comment section.
So it takes out my Duraludon with a single Thunderbolt. Kingler comes
Okay.
out to finish it off. So next came Silvally, which I'll just let you watch how this one played out.
Okay.
I don't think I get past this thing. What even is this type? Type Emerald?
He's a type.
Type. I don't even know what that is, but it's
A
gotta
type.
be type.
So
A
type
typo?
is more of a modifier than anything. It
Okay.
just doubles all type interactions.
Oh shit.
So
Okay,
if
so
you're-
I
That
died.
sucks.
What?
So here's a little glitch. Sometimes, let's say the max damage you can deal is 999. If the
Oh,
game registers you
no.
as doing more, it overflows into 1 HP.
So this is Darmanican died and came back to life, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, that gives us enough time to Banana Blitz again. Yeah!
We take those, all right? Nope, I don't want to hear it. We take those. The next chunk of the battle plays out pretty normally. Wallace did have some pretty scary Pokemon, including Steven's Metagross, he very likely lost custody of, until I was face to face with this stupid little bomb again. It tried everything it could to bait my Aegislash into attacking it, but we
This
stayed
little
patient.
baby.
I knew I had a single
You got
shot
this,
at
Jaden.
this, so Aegislash charged up as many swords dances as it could muster before slicing that thing to the moon. A final beast entered the ring. A
Who
true
we got?
abomination called Sans Shedinja.
Oh,
This is the
that looked
only
like a roach
Pokemon in the
Pokemon.
dex with the Sans type, and it can only be
Okay.
touched by a very small selection of types. A tried and true nightmare. Unfortunately for you, Wallace, I've played the genocide route of Undertale. I know
Undertale. That was what I was trying to
what
think
it's
of.
gonna take to bury
Undertale.
this thing for good.
That's what it
And
was.
he's right. here.
Okay.
It's a beautiful day, Sans Shedinja.
Okay.
But insects like you
Yeah, that's what I'm
should
saying.
be
Yeah.
burning in
Go crazy.
hell.
Whoa. You did that, didn't you? I'll be tired too.
I did it. The strongest Pokemon trainer in this wacky world of Hoenn is me. It took so much more than I thought
You
it
didn't get in
would
that
to be
Nuzlocke.
here. Way more humiliating wipes than I'd like to admit. I lost a lot of battles. But shut up! You try playing it then. With the power of friendship,
I can't do what you
logic,
did.
determination, and maybe
Hey,
just a
You
little
made
bit
great
of love,
friends with these
we've
Pokemons.
beaten Pokemon
Wallace.
too many types.
Dang.
And with that, we're pretty much wrapping up on 2024. This was a
You did it. There we have it, man. Jaden Animations video, man. If you watch this full video, man, write down Pikachu in the comment section, man. If you share this full video, write down I love Pokemon in the comment section, man. Happy holidays to you guys, man. It's the Fat Red Guy. I'm signing out. Love you guys. Thank God. In the comment section, man. God did. No cap, man. We out. Gang.